guys, I'm Steph Snogs here, and today we are doing my football boot collection of the boots from 2015 to 2016. Well, now. If you're wondering why I've only got 6 boots, I've gave some away to James EFC. Go check him out in the description. One of my really good friends from school. But yeah, I gave some to his brother because he was starting football. He's 8. He was in one of our videos, Joseph. On Hit the Target video. So I'm going to get right into it. And the first boot is the Nike Mercurial Superflies. These are a really good boot. They're good if you've got a tight foot, and they're good for shooting. They're very flexible. You may think, oh, you're going to break the shoe. It doesn't break it. They're very flexible. They bend, and they probably don't sell anymore. They're quite old, but I definitely recommend you buying these. So the next boot is going to be the CR7 Nike Mercurials, and I got these straight after the other boots. By the way, this isn't in chronological order when I bought them. This is just the way they were ordered. But these are pretty much the same as the other boot. Tight fit, good for shooting, but these are way more bendy. But definitely recommend these boots. There they are. I'd probably say you'd be able to buy these, and these have a net version, like the sock, like there. But definitely recommend these. So on to the next boot. The next boot, guys, is the Adidas Ace. No, Adidas Ace. I think it's 16. Correct me if I'm wrong. But these are a really good boot. Quite good for a wide foot. Good for passing and shooting with the side of your foot. They're a bit like the Predator boots, but they're not very flexible. But they're not a tight fit, so they give you quite a lot of room on your foot. But this year, who do you think has won the boot battle? I'd say it'd probably have to go to Adidas, but I like these more without the lace. But nice boots. Don't recommend you buying them though. So moving on to the next boot. The next boot is Adidas A15s. These are a really good boot. One of the first Adidas boots they released in this year, at the start of this year. Not very bendy though, but very good for passing, shooting, running. They're good for everything. Good for a wide foot, and lots of other people will say they're very good. But as I said, X15s, recommend you buying these. Very, very good boots. On to the next boot, we've got my current boots or cleats. They were all the Nike Mercurials were trainers. I buy them in trainers, and for my boots I usually buy Adidas. Bar one, I bought another Adidas boot in trainers. But these are the Adidas X16.3 Pure Controls. Very good boots. They've got a tiny sock, which has just been released by Adidas when they started doing these types of boots. But I recommend these for everything. They're good for shooting, passing, dribbling, everything. A bit like the 15.4s. Very good boots. I recommend you buying these while they're still in the sock. And also, I recommend buying them with laces instead of without laces. Just, I feel that they've got a better fit, but either or, they're very nice boots. Oh, sugar. Next boot, and the final boots, my current trainers, the Adidas X16.5s. So X16.5s, very good boots. They've got like the snakeskin gold there, and they've got a tiny sock again there, and recommend you buying these if you don't like shooting like me. I do shooting, but I'm more of a midfielder, and yeah, I sort of stay around the edge of the box. But yeah, I do shoot sometimes. But as I said, I usually buy the Curioso trainers. But this time I went for these because of the look and also because I play my matches in boots. But yeah, recommend you buying these if you don't shoot that much. And if you do shoot that much and you play on grass all the time, I recommend you buying these for AstroTurf. But yeah, overall, really nice boots, comfy fit. And here, right there, is like an actual pad. If you can see where the V is, it's an actual pad. And yeah, very comfortable, these boots on the sock. But wouldn't recommend wearing them for rain because that sock, the rain just soaks it and the boot gets heavy. But they're not very bendy. But these Pure Controls are very bendy. But yeah, they're my current boots. And yeah, that's all. I'll show you the actual what they look like all together, all the boots. But yeah, if you enjoy this video, please like, subscribe, and peace. Right guys, as I said, I'd show you all the boots in their prime, and yeah, here they are. So we've got all the boots. As I said, I recommended them in the other part of the video. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and again, if you liked, please like, subscribe, and peace.